Okay, as punishment for doing badly in the Pokemon Shift donation deck league, Phil requested a donation deck list, punishment deck list, where I had to brew around the wildly standard playable card, Goreclaw, Terror of Sisma. So, we've got a bunch of kicker spells. The theory being, you can go turn 3 Goreclaw, turn 4 kick your Verix or your Allosaurus, without putting a bunch of like clunky 7-drops in your deck for Goreclaw. I do not expect this to be terribly good, but if we can get a few match wins, I will be happy. You just played Blue Black Disinfo on Arena? Oh my gosh, that's unreal, Lassie. Chaos Wand, like, seems legit against that kind of deck. I'm kind of surprised, like, I doubt Chaos Wand's actually good enough for Standard, but I'm surprised I've never seen anyone try it out. Ooh, Skirk Prospector. Interesting. Alright, just get down on Mana Dork here. So, we can cast Verix next turn, but in 2 turns we can kick Verix, right? Oh no, I guess that's 3 turns to kick Verix. So you might just be casting a 4/4 next turn. So they're Boros Gobbos. They probably have the white enchantment. What's it called? There's the 2 and a white enchantment. Can pump all creatures of a chosen creature type. Yeah. Yeah, Chaos One seems very, very annoying for control decks for sure. Bears versus goblins, indeed. Am I just firing off this Jadelight Ranger? Like, I could just cast my 4/4 and get beating. I'm gonna find other kicker spells later. Currently have 5, so 2 turns off kicking this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cast my 4/4. I think that seems reasonable. Get a clock going. Radiant Destiny, that's the one. Yeah, they probably have Radiant Destiny in their deck. Seems like a good shout. Also, casting Verix instead of Jadelight works out nicely, because now we can go 2/3 next turn. Which I'm pretty into. And I wish we had more cheap removal on our board. We have a lot of, with the Wildgrowth Walker's main deck that are very good against mono red, but aren't as good against goblins, since goblins can kind of go over the top of a little bit of life gain. You need like actual removal against them to kill the lords. Alright. Woo! We're 1 mana away from the Allosaurus kicking down a creature. Awesome. That is actually kind of great. Honestly. Good morning, Caius. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Jadelight Ranger. I don't know if we want that. I like digs towards our next explore creature. Our next kicker creature. Maybe it's fine. So this time we're playing a land, right? And then next turn we're gonna have 4, 5, 6, 7, so we'll be able to kick the Allosaurus next turn. Poor Allosaurus. I think this is like a fine card though. Which creature are we lightning striking? So I'm pretty sure I'm attacking here. Just don't know which creature to take down. Obviously it's not the Crater Maker, because they can kill our Elfhame Druid. Oh my god, what? Alright, that's gross. Probably the Prospector, yeah. Probably is the Prospector. I could also wait and maybe they play a Lord next turn. I actually think I'm going to wait. I want to kill a Lord if they play one. The Trash Master. Because Trash Master's actually pretty threatening. I guess we could always just Allosaurus the Trash Master. Radiant Destiny. Interesting. Resolves. I can take a quick look, Adam. Can't promise I'll be much help though. I have like games to focus on and stuff. We could hit the Creator Maker, but then they make a mana and shoot down my Druid. I just really don't want to lose this Druid is the problem. I'm pretty happy trading this with the Creator Maker though. That sounds great to me. Just take 2 here. Alright, now that we can't shoot Trash Master, I think I'm just going to strike this and Allosaurus this. Just like have their board completely clear. The Dream. Turn 5 Allosaurus Dream. Basically playing Dominaria Limited. Over here. Ooh, Bant Nexus list. Let's have a look, see. This list seems fine in the main deck. Yeah, I like this list. I like that you're playing the Peacemakers too. I was really impressed with that card. I think it's like very reasonable to play Carnage Tyrants instead of Archaeologists too, if you want to. That's like certainly a legitimate thing to do. I'd say this is like a very solid list. Adam, pretty happy with like all the choices you've made. Like, I like, obviously I prefer the direction I took things, but I think the direction you've taken things is very reasonable. I've actually been considering a second Cleansing Nova in Bant Nexus. Cleansing Nova really impressed me just as an answer to hate cards. Like, you just get to blow up your opponent's Spyglasses and Ixalan's Bindings, which is really nice. Yeah, Archaeologist is interesting. I'm still not sure how good it is, but I've enjoyed it so far. I think it's probably good, but I'm not 100%. Please no Siege Gang. I asked really nicely. I asked really nicely. You play 3 Novas? Yeah, I think I'm replacing my Settle the Wreckage with another Nova. I've been really happy with Nova. Yeah, I couldn't have kept them off City's Blessing anyway, even if I responded to the trigger there. The Radiant Destiny is so threatening. Alright, obvious blocks, obvious. Am I just going to go ahead and strike the Siege Gang now? They're really unlikely to ever block with it, and I definitely want to kill it. I guess I could draw an Allosaurus for the turn though. I'm just going to wait. See if I draw an Allosaurus. Siege Gang does seem problematic. Agree. Strong agree. Alright, if I attack for 5, I lose my 5/5 for the sake of 2 goblins. I guess that's good in the face of another Radiant Destiny or a Lord. But I think I just need this Allosaurus to block for the time being, until we can draw into like a Verix or another Allosaurus. Yeah, Siege Gang with Radiant Destiny is quite a lot of power. Oh my god, War Boss as well. Alright. We need another big creature. They're descending the 1? Huh. Interesting. I feel like it's a pretty easy attack with all the goblins. One removal spell away. One removal spell is scary, yes. We should be fine though. All we need to do is draw a Verix or something, and we take over the game. Or a Fight with Fire. We have 4 Fight with Fires in our deck right now. Just as a quick note. We have 4 Fight with Fires in our deck at the moment. The issue so far has been a lack of bears. This is correct, Phil. Ooh, Allosaurus. Hello, friend. How you doing? Dino buddy. Alright, am I attacking and trading for 2 goblins? Then the next Allosaurus, then this other Allosaurus gets to start attacking. Or I could wait. I think I just play it defensive. 7 mana, 5/5 Chupacabra. So large. So large. No! Alright, I think our plan is draw a Fight with Fire at some point. I think we can no longer attack on the ground ever. Hey, that's why Goreclaw Walker's not the worst. If we draw a Jadelight Ranger now, becomes a 2/4, gets to block pretty well. But I think really all we want to draw at the moment is Verix's and Fight with Fires. Those are like the big payoffs at this point. It explores 2, yeah, it explores 2 times, so it becomes a 3/5 off Jadelight, which is just like humongous. And gain 6, yep. Oh jeez, that's a good volley veteran. It's also just a 6/4. Which is, not unthreatening. Alright. Indeed. I mean, kind of reasonable for them too, right? I will block your volley veteran. Okay. Aggro. Actually just going to take down a pair of tokens here and cash in this druid for 6 life. Mountain's always the perfect draw. Oh my god, this is so tilting. I just want to draw a fight with fire and close out this game. The moment we draw one, they lose their entire board. Come on. Warboss's property game. It's pretty strong. Now we don't need our orcs, that is true. We get to chump some of them away at least. That is such a tame attack. What are they scared of with the other two goblins? Mm-hmm. It was indeed not a mountain. Have I considered drawing spells? I hear that's a strong strategy, Ty. I should get on board with that. Alright. I'm willing to believe I cannot win this. Also that I'm dead. Also that. Okay. Needs more experimental frenzy. I'm tempted to just tilt board in the experimental frenzies, I'm not gonna lie. Is that crazy? My response to that game is just to want to board in experimental frenzies. Frenzy might just be reasonable. Like, we block them pretty well on the ground. This just buys us loads of time. This just, like, lets us churn through our deck whilst we blocked them down. It might just be reasonable. That's like a 2 of. Can cut one of these. Get another one of these. Hopefully Phil wasn't watching at this exact moment. Phoenix has to be great here. Phoenix might just be great here. It does block very well. It's really awkward against Chain Whirler. It's very awkward against Chain Whirler. That is definitely the case. We still have 2 Goreclaws in our deck, Caius. That's still 2 more Goreclaws than anyone wants. This still qualifies. I've got loads of other 2s. I can just cut a druid. Phil is always... Indeed. Branchwalker's not great because of Chain Whirler, that is true. I just want things to trigger my Wildgrowth Walkers though is the problem. Which I think means we want Branchwalkers anyway. So we really need a second green mana, but it's kind of hard to ship Wildgrowth into Ranger. Like if we draw another green mana, this hand pans out pretty reasonably. Alright. Also just have like a removal spell to buy time, even if we brick on the green source. Which is nice too. And once this is a free 5, it's really hard for them to remove it. Just like blocks everything for a long time. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're so lucky. Exclamation mark lucky. Next turn, if they don't lightning strike this on sight, next turn is gonna be amazing. Don't do it. Don't. Don't you dare. Have a heart. Thank God. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is just great. Oh my gosh. And we drew a Verix. Just like, game plan coming together over here. You can't wait to draw 2 lands. I mean, we can actually use the lands, so it's kind of fine. Elfhame Druid. I actually kind of want that, right? Next turn I go Elfhame Lightning Strike, turn after I kick Verix. Sure. Actually seems entirely reasonable. Am I attacking? Yeah, I think it's a fine card to keep though, Ty. Kicking the Verix is so strong on turn 5. I think kicking the Verix is just, like, very exciting. Holding this back. We're just killing them with a Verix. I don't know, getting in the free damage is nice. Maybe this is fine. It's just if they play, Rabble Mentor, I'd like to be able to block the token before they can start going wide. I think this is fine. I'm just going to hold this back. Yeah, exactly, Pharaon. I think I agree. We just want to hold it back. Elfhame Druid's also a nice draw because it makes our fight with fires really exciting. It means that we're like not that much mana away from kicking a fight with fire. I'm gonna pick this off so they can't kill my druid. Next turn we get 2 4/4s. If the druid dies, I mean if the druid dies we still cast a 4/4. It's not like the end of the world. If it lives, we get to do this. Alright. Turn 5 kicked Verix. Basically the dream. Given definitions of dream, you think the only thing holding this deck back is the lack of a stomping ground. That is a strong claim, Phil. I respect that claim. Goreclaw probably needs a ban in standard after the next set. Oh my gosh. Opponent bricking on lands is kind of great for us. Interesting. Do they have to deal 5 in their hand to kill one of our blockers? Oh, that's fair, Ty. That actually is probably correct. You're probably correct about that. They can lightning strike down a dragon, but we still get to keep 1 dragon then. And we can't just like not block here. I think killing the Mama dragon is incorrect, right? Because then we can kick another one. Because they're legendary. We could like have another one stuck in our hand. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm gonna play my land first. Oh, the token's a legend. You're correct. I don't know what my cards do, Faran. This is kind of tilting. Don't play the land. But we want our lands in play for Fight with Fire. Not getting our land drop for the turn is really upsetting. So, do I want to attack for 4? Like, I kind of want to play a land off the top. I think I'd rather guarantee having the extra mana because of Fight with Fire, though. I'm gonna start turning this around. They're stumbling on mana. We're gonna overwhelm them with spells pretty quickly. With mediocre spells. That's fair, Imogen. I just figure, so if we have 2 lands in a row on top, we draw 1 for turn, and then we play the one off top. So it's like, if we have 3 lands in a row, it becomes a problem. Experimental Frenzy into Concession. Cool. Duly noted, opponent. Well then. Yeah, maybe this is better than one of the Branchwalkers. I just worry about not having enough explore things for this. But this is probably fine. You feel like every red deck wants 3 to 4 Frenzy somewhere. Frenzy is really impressive. It's like honestly pretty terrifying. Oh, Lassie. So, we actually have a plan for that. We're going to be playing this Goblins combo deck later that Sam Black posted that has main deck Frenzies and makes lots and lots of mana. And like has Dark Dweller Oracle to dig itself past the lands on top of the deck. How do I feel about this hand? This hand seems not great. Has a Walker on 2, but then like no explore cards. I'm gonna mull this. This needs a green source, but then it's pretty good. It's a 2 mana play. I think we just need to find our green source as soon as possible though. As good as Lightning Strike is. Have we brewed up a 1000-Year Storm deck? We have indeed not brewed up a 1000-Year Storm deck. And I would be surprised if we do. Alright, just ignore this card here. To be fair, if we run lands now... Alright, I guess Lightning Strike's fine. So let's say if we run lands, we go like Forest Druid next turn, land Goreclaw turn after, land kick one of these. Like turn 4, kick a Verix. Please explain the archetype we are playing in 2 sentences. I'm not sure this counts as a real archetype. Red green cards I have. Oh my gosh. Am I just meant to kill this to buy time? This like isn't very threatening. But I really want to hit a green source and cast the Druid next turn. Oh my god. Oh, magic, magic, magic. You would have kept the 7 card. I guess it had like really good mana. It was like well set up to draw or kick a spell. I was just worried it didn't do very much. I also feel self-conscious because everyone always criticizes how little I mulligan. So it's like, maybe I should mulligan for once in my life. Why isn't it 4 times Goblin Banneret? We're planning on trying out some Goblin Bannerets later, most likely. Can we feasibly ever win this game? I guess we go... this is just over. And then the one time I do mulligan, you all disagree. Understandably. Why would I ever mulligan at the correct time? Oh my gosh. So the sub badges have now been finished, by the way. So we are gonna have sub badges up within the next couple days. They need to be, I need the resized version sent to me, but they're looking pretty sweet. For the sake of showing them off quickly, here are the sub badges as they will look, which are kind of awesome. They are night themed, because y'all are knights. Yeah, Banneret is a very good card. Agree. It's like wild overperformer. I guess this is a keep. The Timber Gorges are awkward, but we're on the play. If we draw a third land, then this hand, like, does some things. The Jadelight then helps us hit our land drops after the third one. It's not great. Yeah, I think on the play, we're kind of obligated to keep it. Mono red. We need some Wildgrowth Walkers in our life. Alright, that's not bad. I'm just gonna cast the Jadelight because I want to hit my land drop for next turn. Graveyard. Oh, this one's so good though. Wildgrowth Walker is so good. Is it bad that I kind of want to keep that? Yeah, I kind of want to keep it, Farron. Thing is, it's just going to get Wizards Lightninged. We probably just need to hit our land drop for like the 5/5. Like the 5/5 blocks really well. No need to, but once we cast the Jadelight, this does nothing. Is the problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for a land. I mean, kind of Imogen, except that like then we're getting hit by their creatures. Whereas if we cast something that can block next turn and doesn't get removal spelled, then like we get to actually block their creatures and stop damage that way. Yeah, I kind of wanted to lead with Jadelight rather than Strike there, just because I feel like hitting our 4th land drop is pretty important. It either lets us double spell, or it lets us cast a massive blocker, and either is great. So this is like an obvious Chain Whirler, right? And I still want to block anyway. Even if they do, like, even if this is just a Chain Whirler, we're meant to block, right? It's just like a 1-for-1. Yeah, it takes them off the wizard, which is not the worst thing in the world. And it's still a 1-for-1, which is like a-okay. Right. Just want to get this off the board. Use my mana efficiently, so we're using the Fight with Fire instead of strikes. If we miss a land, we can Jadelight for it next turn. I just want to keep them off threats forever. Rather than cast my Jadelight here. Like, I really want to find my land drop, but just at the moment we're keeping our life total so high by just like killing all their threats. So we're gonna hit the land drop sooner or later. Yeah, Steamkin is terrifying. Steamkin's like the best card in their deck, pretty much. Steamkin and Chain Whirler. Oh my god, can we draw a damn land? I think I'm still just gonna do this. What are my thoughts on Steamkin? I think Steamkin is amazing. I think Mono Red is one of the best decks at the moment, and that Steamkin is a major part of that. Like, Steamkin so often makes, like, 6 mana by turn 5, if you play it on turn 2. Alright. That's my 5/5. Kind of awkward against Chain Whirler's first strike, because, like, if we block the Chain Whirler, they do just get to Lightning Strike down the 5/5, which is not great for us. They've had a sizable number of Chain Whirlers, let it be known. Tempted just to take 3, and then we play out another blocker. Like, if we block it, they just use a Lightning Strike and basically Time Walk us, which is kind of rough, or use a Shock, even. Yeah, being able to double block seems good. Agreed. Verix. So, best card on our deck at the moment is Wildgrowth Walker, right? So then we get to go Walker into Jadelight, which would be really strong. Like, gain 6 life, get a free 5. Seems kind of amazing. %100% double blocking this, obviously. Can't afford to take 3 again. And they need to use a lot of removal to get through all of these. Would like to get... Gaining 6 sounds delightful. I am a fan of gaining 6. Confirmed great. So they're gonna shock. Okay, wow, we took down the Chain Whirler with the Verix. Sick. That is so good for us. So now we need to start turning this corner. So I guess I'm gonna attack for 4 and cast our Allosaurus. It's kind of awkward because I'd rather block with the Verix than the Allosaurus, since I'm like, I have a backup Verix, but I think I'd rather cast the Allosaurus before the Jadelight too, because currently we have Wildgrowth Walker as an absurd draw by keeping the Jadelight here, at least for one more turn. Okay, we're on 5. The fact they didn't shock us on their last turn though means we're probably not dead here. Which is some relief. We are now dead to a deal free. A deal free would kill us because of the firebrand. There's not a lot we can do about that. How good do I think Regisaur Alpha is right now? It's probably a fine card. I don't know. It's probably a pretty bad idea to play a red-green deck at the moment just because there's no Stomping Ground. I think not having Stomping Ground is a pretty big cost to red-green. Alright, obviously we're going to lose one of the Verix here, but that's fine. We get a token. We give our Verix Vigilance. We die if they have a deal free, but we live for a deal too. Rough. Alright, alright. That was like kind of vaguely close, considering how much we stumbled on mana. I'm terrified of them having Phoenixes though. Phoenix seems like a big problem. Bring in Wildgrowth Walker and bring in our own Phoenixes. just hide these here. What would have happened if we kept the Walker? We'd have stumbled on lands forever, and it would have got lightning striked and we would have died. Where them lava coils out? We should probably have lava coils, I don't know. I threw this together based on Phil's instruction. What other card am I cutting? We do just need the Branchwalkers, even though they suck against Chainwaller, just for the Wildgrowth. I think I can cut a Druid though. Always watch it. We've got both the Goreclaws you instructed us to put in the deck, Phil. The exact two you requested. Oh my god. Alright, I would like to go first. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're keeping this. Always watching can give our Goreclaw vigilance. So powerful. Such raw power. Cannot be argued with. Radiant Destiny's basically always watching. Radiant Destiny's really strong. I imagine Radiant Destiny on Bear would not be so strong. I imagine that would be quite weak, in fact. Is my suspicion. Okay, we're 100% killing that Steamkin. So that Steamkin is the most terrifying thing in the world. Sorry, Goreclaw, your time's gonna have to wait at least a moment. Alright, if we draw a kicker spell, we get to kick it on turn 4, which is amazing. Like, Allosaurus or Verix would be pretty absurd. I mean, We didn't come here not to cast this. And here we are witnessing the downside to the terror of Sisma. Its one true weakness. Okay, I think we might win this game. Take back all my moaning. We're gonna win this game. It's gonna be great. This is the dragon pit, Phil. This is the dragon pit. He is indeed dead. Hey Marcus, this is Phil's donation deck. The punishment for my failure with Escape Shift. We are playing with. He said that we had to play a standard deck featuring Goreclaw. So this was the best I could come up with. I think it's like about as good an attempt as you can take. Kicked Verix off 3 lands, indeed. Are we attacking with our dragon? I kind of want to get my opponent dead, but the 3/3 attacking us is legit terrifying. I'm probably meant to attack. I can like chump with Elfhame Druids at some point, right? We have an excess of druids. Are you suggesting you can ever have too many druids, Lassie? That is an aggressive claim. Is this where you say that the too many is one? I actually think druid's not a terrible card. But Druid Tribal. Whatever druids are there in standard. You can put Druid of the Cowl in, right? Creature, subtype. Whilst we wait for our opponent here. Druid. There are not that many druids. Oh, you get Tatiova. Tatiova's a druid. Interesting. They're casting a Chain Whirler post-combat, so we're going to lose our 4/4. Gross. Beast Whisperer is a druid. Good shout. Verix down. We're definitely having the problem of flooding out a lot with this deck. I might just have too much mana in this deck, honestly. By the point that we have, like, Explore Creatures and Mana Dorks on top of 24 lands. Green-White Druids with Radiant Destiny. You can play Vanquish's Banner too, right? Because most of the Druids make mana. So you can go Druid into Vanquish's Banner, and then all your Mana Dorks draw you cards. Which is, like, dreamy. And by dreamy, I mean probably Garbo. Almost certainly Garbo, but because Llanowar Elves is even a druid. You just get to cast a 2/2 for 1 mana that draws you a card. Busted. God, they're leaving this open so we can't block the 2/2. I guess I can still cast Fight with Fire if I chump the 4/4. Dreamy as in your dreams. I mean... Interesting. Dead Wildgrowth. Second Steamkin. We draw a Fight with Fire, they literally lose their whole board. Nope. Alright, alright. On to the next one. We are a set early for Gruul, this is correct. This is an accurate description of our relative placement in standard set rotation to the existence of Gruul. What non-elf druids are there? So... like, these are literally all the druids in standard, the ones you can see plus Tatiova. Like, we can even... format. Standard. Yeah, these are all the elves in standard, and there's Tatiova here, hiding in the corner. Why aren't we playing Gauta? We probably could. Gauta seems reasonable. Goreclaw into Gauta, the dream. All the relevant ones are elves, yeah. Why isn't Beast... oh, I don't have quantity set to 0, so Beast Whisperer should show up, right? Yeah, there's Beast Whisperer and Clan Caller too, apparently. Alright. Good 6-card hand. Ooh, Hunted Witness, are they on Boros? If we draw a land, we... actually, we can just kick this now, right? On turn 4 regardless. Yeah, we just get to kick the Allosaurus on turn 4 regardless. It's possible I'm just meant to kill the Pridemate on site instead. I'm gonna do this for now. I can probably still kill the Pridemate next turn, if they grow it. This way we get to, like, block the Hunted Witness. We have a Tribunal for the Druid. Gross. Alright, play my Jadelight Ranger. Find those land drops. Awesome. Opponent seems to be on mono white tokens. Just gonna block this free pretty happily. Why are we drawing so many bears? Oh my gosh. If this lives till next turn and we draw a land, we get to kick the Allosaurus, which is the dream. Like, that actually sounds kind of great. Land! Oh my god. So tilting. Okay, okay. Follow Autumn for more Goreclaw action in the future. Oh no, that sounds sweet, guy. I'm surprised I haven't actually seen people doing that. I think the angel making enchantment is, like, pretty reasonable. We can kill the Banalish Marshal and start beating with the Goreclaw. Rawr. Fear my mighty bear. You will bow down before the power of Goreclaw. Play another bear, send a message. Oh my god. Are we excited for this Allosaurus Goreclaw synergy next turn? No, they're gonna tribunal my Goreclaw? Oh. Sure. Herp derp derp. It's really attempting to attack with this in the hopes that they'll trade off so that we can play more of these damn things from our hand. But this also seems great. This also seems pretty great. Awesome. We have successfully bested mono white tokens. I don't think you need to be mono white. Banalish Marshal doesn't need you to be mono white. You can play like 2 to 3 forests, Temple Garden, Sunpetal Grove and Flower, and then you get to have access to green mana whilst still having like 24 white sources for Banalish Marshal. Awesome, genuinely worried Goreclaw will get removed. Brought a tear to your eye. I'm glad I made you proud, Phil. I'm gonna cut a couple Goreclaws here. As is the usual plan. They need a break. They've been working hard. They've been working hard and need a break from all this mayhem. I don't know that I actually want any more Wildgrowth Walkers. I might just want Frenzies, so I don't like run out of gas against them. Yeah, exactly, Durnabelle. March of the Multitude. I'm letting them rest, Phil. Don't you understand? They're so worn out from all their terrorizing. They're so worn out. The walkers look bad, generally speaking. Yeah. We probably need like a couple more explore creatures than we actually have. I'm also not convinced they're the best against our opponent's deck. Okay, let's try this. We might, in fact, win a match with Goreclaw, Terror of Cowl Sisma. Ooh, this hand is fine. This hand is fine. Wildgrowth Walker MVP. Is that the only one we have left in? We have 2 left in. Hey, you're probably right, Marcus. I just don't know what other explore creatures you can have in red-green. Oh. Good point, well presented, Lassie. Good point, well presented. Just play Path of Discovery, ooh. How does the nut draw look for this deck? You go turn 2 Elfhame Druid. Turn 3 Goreclaw. Turn 4 kick my Allosaurus. Or kick my Verix. Broke it. Format has been broken in half, one might say. That is a Verix. Alright, so we can Lightning Strike this. Get down our second Elfhame and next turn kick Verix. All with the help of this Goreclaw. sorry, friend. Your time will come. I believe in you. To be fair, this Goreclaw might actually be really helpful here, now that we've lost an Elfhame Druid. If kicking Verix is indeed the plan, as opposed to playing a Phoenix, which is probably much stronger. Vanguard was like barely playable in Limited, Marcus. Right? Vanguard was barely playable in Limited. Like, there were sealed decks I built where I did not put Vanguard in. Like, green sealed decks. Alright. The dream. The dream, we are living in it. This is the time that was spoken of in our younger years. Okay, I'm selling it short. I am being slightly hyperbolic, Ty. But only slightly. Only very slightly. So next time we attack with 15. Which is pretty decent. Thanks to the power of the terror. Wow. Never mind. Oh my god. That was great. That was a true delight. I'm now less convinced about our ability to attack for large quantities of damage. Two-mana Phoenix is pretty good. Yeah, agree. Am I attacking? I'm probably not attacking, so I got this Experimental Frenzy. Yeah. I just want to buy time because of the Frenzy. Goreclaw gets around Citywide Bust and dodges Rain of Soot. Just the perfect stat lines. Another elephant? Jeez. That's pretty gross. I'm in like a bit of trouble here, for being completely honest. Probably just have to fight this with fire. Hold up my lightning strike. Don't think I can attack, I just need to hold these back as blockers. Alright. So, this is happening. If they have Pride of Conquerors, we're just 100% never winning. So I'm just going to pretend that card doesn't exist. Nettle Swine. What's Nettle? Oh my gosh. Not playing Nettle Swine. I kind of want to hold this for a Banalish Marshal, but I also want to play Frenzy next turn. And this saves me 3 damage. Nettleswine and Emperor's Vanguard. Literally the same card. Literally one in the same. Ooh, I kind of want to be greedy and do that before the Frenzy, because triggering the Wildgrowth Walker is so good. I'm into this. And now we can keep the Allosaurus too. I guess we can't actually kick the Allosaurus anymore because our Goreclaw died somehow. It had a misfortunate accident. I don't know whether to keep this or Bennett. Like, 5/5's just good at the moment. Is the thing. Casting this instead of casting Frenzy next turn's probably fine. Alright. Don't think I'm attacking quite yet. Once we have the 5/5 down, we can attack. Although the 5/5 doesn't protect us from citywide busts, I suppose. Standard all-star citywide bust. Alright. Next turn, if we brick on a draw step, we get to stick the Frenzy and start going wild. If I draw a land, I'm just going to play it. I need to like guarantee hitting my land drops to make my kicker spells as good as possible. Yeah, I'm just going to play this land out. I'm going to hold back the Phoenix now. Don't want to trade 3 damage for 1. And probably attack with the... I'm just going to play it safe. I think the Frenzy puts us in a really good position. We just get to like dig through our deck to a fight with fire now. Yeah, we still have all 4 fight with fires in the deck, so we'll find one soon. Apparently, guy. I mean, that's how the mono white decks have always been, right? They just want random 1-drops you can pump with your marshals, and like Pride of Conquerors if they play that card. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna get beating with one of the Allosauruses. Hey Jarvis, thanks for the bits. The rioting is real. So unruly. If anyone is known for being unruly, it is Jarvis. Timber Gorge indeed. This is the world we live in. Alright. Okay. I should actually do the math, right? They're gonna get another 2/2. I don't know that we can attack here. Attacking might just be bad. Like, Phoenix needs to go on Pride Mates. 5/5 on 4/4. 5/5 on 3/3. I probably just can't attack. I probably just need to hope to rip a Fight with Fire pretty soon. Yeah, I think I agree, Ty. We either need a Fight with Fire or we need a Lightning Strike for the Marshal. It's kind of unfortunate that when we found the Allosaurus off the Frenzy, we couldn't kick it. We were like 1 mana short of kicking it to kill the Marshal. Do we have a wipe? We have Fight with Fires, which are basically board wipes here. I guess they're not actually board wipes. But we kill the Marshal, and then like things kind of cascade. Alright. Hey, that's pretty great. That is pretty excellent. If we kick a Fight with Fire, we win. Yes. Oh, we killed the Healer's Hawk, right? And killed him in the air. Indeed. Apparently, if we kick the Fight with Fire, we do indeed win. I still don't know that I can attack very easily. I guess I can send a 5/5. I get to block it with all the life linkers, and then the Pridemate becomes massive though. I probably just still need a Fight with Fire. Honestly. Yeah, I agreed, Ty. Attacking is a bad idea. Oh, jeez. Dawn of Hope. Dawn of Hope is a card. Yeah, we might just have too many lands, Phil. With the Explore creatures and the Mana Dorks. We have been flooding like a fair amount with the deck, so it's believable. Jadelight Ranger, look at this Explore Experimental Frenzy synergy. Alright. Kill your Pridemates before it gets out of hand. I kind of want to leave. Do we have any double red things we can hit? We can hit Verix, but we can't actually cast it. I guess I can afford to do it this way. Yeah. Well, I have to tap 2 red lands, but no, this makes sense. Yeah, I can leave up a single red mana in case I hit Fight with Fire or Strike. Alright, churning through the deck. I'm actually going to leave the Frenzy on top. Because then if they kill this Frenzy, we have a backup. That's going to be stashed in our hand, because we're going to draw it next turn. Alright, so what we're learning is that we need to board in all the Frenzies in every matchup, because they're a way to win the game. Very convincingly win the game. We have drawn 15 more cards than our opponent this game. Frenzy is great. I find it amusing how good Ixalan's Binding is against Frenzy. You can Ixalan's Binding like a random permanent of theirs, and then if they ever see it with a Frenzy, they just can't cast it and they're stopped in their tracks. Technically we haven't drawn the cards, fair point. And 6 of them are lands that are like stowed in our hands, so... Alright, Mountain. Alright, punished for not putting this in the yard because we had 2 lands in a row, but that is fine. We now get to swing with both the Phoenixes. I guess that's bad against Settle. No, it's fine against Settle because that reshuffles our library at least. I think I'm fine with getting these Settled because we get a reshuffle. So that we can cast spells again this turn. Imagine if we had Steamkin on the board. I mean, we've cast about 6 red spells this game. I'm not convinced Steamkin would actually be terribly impressive here. You know what would have been amazing there? In damage step, draw a card of the Dawn of Hope, then settle the wreckage in damage. Because the creatures are still attacking. Exactly, Guy. We haven't had many red cards at all. Baffling and so baffling. So baffling. They're currently dead to our flyers if they don't attack with all their lifelinkers. So that's a thing. We do have 3 Fight with Fires left in the deck, yes, Ty. Somewhere in this deck. Just waiting to be found. It's a pretty good feeling. I'm a fan. Yep. Yep. About right. Sounds about right. Oh my gosh. Is that 4 lands in a row? Whoa, they have the settle. They have the settle? Nice. This gives us a reshuffle. We have so few lands in the deck and we have 3 Fight with Fires. We have like 4 lands left in the deck now, so we're so likely to find a Fight with Fire. Graveyard. Oh, this is a really good one though. I don't know if I'm just meant to dump anything that isn't a Fight with Fire. What about Llanowar Scout for Frenzy? That's kind of adorable. Put in the lands from your hand. I could go in the Jund Elves deck with the Frenzies that we faced. I don't know if I meant to keep this. I kind of just want to find Fight with Fire. But this card's really good. The Marwyn Frenzy deck, that was so cool, Lassie. I loved that deck. I actually kind of want to play that deck. It's so tilting. I guess if we have a Fight with Fire on top, we draw it, actually. So it works out fine, right? Ooh, Verix, you say? I guess I put it in the graveyard. Alright. Because we'd only be drawing it anyway. There are 3 Fight with Fires left in our 12 cards. Yeah, the Marwyn Frenzy deck with the... so for everyone who didn't see it, we saw an Experimental Frenzy Elves tribal deck where they had Marwyn, and who just like ends up making lots of mana so that you can just like keep churning through your whole deck once you have a Frenzy in play. They like untapped on like turn 7 or 6 or something and played like 10 spells because of their Marwyn. I will block your 2/2. Oh, somewhere in these 12 cards, they're on so much life now. They're on so much life. Excellent question, George. Well presented. I don't know if they had a way to untap Marwyn that we saw. They had a way to give Marwyn and other creatures haste. Like, and make the Marwyn tap for more. But we didn't see it. We only saw like a small bit of their deck. Gift of Growth my Marwyn. Oh my god. That's great. That is great. No, my Frenzy! Whatever shall I do? However shall I beat this Conclave Tribunal? Etc. I could cast this first, but I just want to find a fight with fire. I'm just gonna cast this Frenzy. We have so many lethal cards in our deck right now. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So we can get all the blockers out the way and then kill them. That sounds great. This seems like a pretty good card. Not gonna lie. Blackblade Marwyn makes me really happy, for sure. I have equipped a fair few Blackblades to Traxos for maximum overkill. Make my Traxos a 14/14, I guess. Oh. I did have at the Pro Tour, turn 4 Traxos, turn 5 Blackblade, untap my Traxos, equip my Traxos, attack you for 12. That was great. Alright, we've successfully won a match. I think we should just board in all 3 experimental frenzies every single matchup. Because when you have Frenzy in play, it doesn't matter what you're doing with it. Alright. Let's go first. I'm actually gonna keep this. We have a pair of lightning strikes. I'll buy us some time. Draw a green source and we can do some stuff. Ignore this card. He's just chilling. Alright, say go. Continue on your merry way, friend. Overgrown Tomb. This is definitely a Frenzy matchup if I've ever seen one. Oh, they might be mono green actually. Someone Nano Elves means they could just be mono green. I think this is a touch aggressive, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. The fact they had to shock to play their Nano Elves indicates they might have a land light hand. Yeah, just bolt the bird, get it out of the way. Doom Whisperer. Ominous. Put a swamp on top with the glow spore. Forest. Wow. So easy. Isn't Magic just easy sometimes? We are on track to turn 5 kicked Verix. You like what our opponent's doing? Yeah, the black-green decks are sweet. I still need to play one at some point. I haven't actually played a black-green deck on stream yet. Just gonna take this. This druid has big plans. The Menagerie Izoni. Oh, did they have Doom Whisperers? I didn't realize that. I did not realize they had Doom Whisperers. Are you ready, opponent, for the terror of Cowl Sisma? This bear brings the terror. I saw a black-green list with the 6/6 for 9 that gets cheaper based on the number of lands in your graveyard. That deck seemed cool, because you could loop it with Memorial to Folly. Because when it ETBs your Eternal Lands, you go like, sack my Memorial to get my 6/6, play my 6/6 to get the land back. That is a Vraska. So if they minus, Vraska dies. If they plus, Vraska almost dies. Wow, they're just throwing away their Vraska. Sick. I'm into that. Yes, now we can't play this, which is a tilt, but we can play our dragon. We can play our dragon and take down the Golgari Queen. Yeah, the Memorial Loop deck seems like a treat, lassie. I kind of want to try it at some point. Obviously sad not to be kicking this, but it still seems good. Yeah, they really are, Ty. They really are. It's like, some of the black-green decks are doing such, like... It's really... I think the most surprising thing to me is, like, no one has any consensus on how to build black-green. There are so many black-green decks just doing wildly different things. You've got, like, these really Izoni-focused builds. You've got these, like, grindy Memorial to Folly builds. You've got some builds built around, like, looping Eldest Reborn. You've got builds built around, like, all sorts of things. It's so absurd. Just no one knows how they want to build the deck yet. What do I get rid of? I kinda want to keep Goreclaw, honestly, because it makes a bunch of the cards in our deck more castable at the moment. Although, yeah, I guess they're reanimating a Doom Whisperer regardless, right? Goreclaw also just attacks for more. Can we draw a forest, please? This is beating in for a lot of damage. I don't know how we beat the 6/6. It's part of my concern at the moment. You just play the Walker, try and like set up for Jadelight Ranger. Yeah, it also insulates from second Eldest. I don't think we're ever beating a second Eldest Reborn though. Like, them reanimating a second Doom Whisperer is actually unbeatable. I was kind of hoping this way we can like hit a green source, go Walker plus Strike, into Jadelight Ranger the turn after. And then Jadelight Ranger can buy us enough time against to maybe let us fight through this Doom Whisperer. I mean, we have Trample. I guess we have Trample. Oh my god, can we draw lands, please? I probably just have to hold back the Goreclaw to block. I guess if they attack, they probably block it down though. I don't know how we ever win this game. Missed land drops for too many turns. Yeah, if we kill Izoni, they just reanimate Izoni. The Rejuvenators are really nice. They like insulate you against your opponent's Eldritch Reborns too. Whilst like giving you early blockers, fueling the Izonis. I mean, that is mana ramp. Well, it's not actually the worst. Now we can bolt down the Izoni. Potentially. Do we want to bolt down the Izoni? I feel like I'm playing the Jadelight next turn to gain life. That's definitely happening. I worry that bolting down the Izoni means we won't be able to like assemble enough burn for the Doom Whisperer. Is part of my concern here. You don't know how the Izoni deck beats Chainwelder? That is fair. The deck is like all 3/1s, right? It has Glowspore Shaman too. Rejuvenator, Alanawa Elves. That is very true. Seems kind of awkward against that. Am I keeping this Allosaurus? Next turn I get to kill Doom Whisperer, then I get my 5/5 down and start beating. I guess I'm meant to keep this, just because it gives me a clock. Once the Doom Whisperer is gone. Yeah, opponent's build. It's probably very good in all the mirrors though, even if it's bad versus Chainwelder. But I worry that making yourselves weak against Chainwelder, like, I feel like Mono Red's just the best deck at the moment. The best week 1 deck, right? Yeah. Like we need to start killing them somehow. So, and it helps with that. I'm worried that if we kill this Doom Whisperer, that it's gonna like use the ability to dig towards a backup big threat. Find Finality. Yeah, Find Finality is really impressive. That card's been a huge overperformer. For sure. Alright, take down your Doom Whisperer. Jeez, that's rough. Yeah, I can see red struggling against that. I just feel like the mono green deck's not good against lots of other decks, though. Is the problem. The mono and green deck doesn't seem great against, like, these Chupacabra decks. It doesn't seem great against, like, Turbo Fog or the mono blue deck either. Wow, if we hit a land, we can kick this Allosaurus. Alright. Untapped land. I'm meant to block this. I don't feel like I am. I think I'm meant to take this and hope to hit the land for my Allosaurus. So that we can take down, like, the biggest possible creature with it. Tilt. I guess a 4/4 flyer is pretty good, though. To be fair. To be fair, a 4/4 flyer is pretty reasonable. Alright. Need them to not draw another removal spell. If they brick for a couple turns, though, we should have this. Aggressive. I'm gonna take 5, go to 3. Izoni is not bricking. That is the opposite of bricking, opponent. That is the exact opposite. Gross. Alright, alright. Let's draw more lands next game. So. Guess I want these Phoenixes. And these Frenzies. Maybe these Banefires? I'm like not thrilled about them. They do kill Doom Whisperer, but they do it very roundabout fashion. This does not seem like a Wildgrowth Walker matchup. Boop. What's going on in the background noise? How bad is it, Ty? I don't know how loud it is for y'all. Hopefully it's not too bad. It is cranes. They're doing a bunch of work on the building today. It normally isn't this loud, but hopefully it should calm down within a short while. Seems pretty bad. Alright, we need a green source, but then this hand's very good. If we find it. Yeah, normally any noise that is here calms down within like the next half hour or so. I think they try and stop the noise before like children get home from school because they don't want to like annoy parents who live here. We keep having these games where we have like double mountain openers on Monster 6 and have to like cross our fingers that we get there. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah. We draw a forest next turn with potential Elfhame into Allosaurus. Nope. Magic is tilting sometimes. Incoming Doom Whisperer, maybe? Point taken, Dak. Point taken. Oh my gosh. Alright, final match. I believe we can get the 2-3. I am confident in our ability to get the 2-3. The utmost confidence. And then we can get to jamming mono red, which sounds great. Start flinging some Steamkins across the board. Casting some 0 mana Desperate Rituals. Apparently Jim Davis is currently streaming mono red, so I might have to play a different deck on that basis. I might have to play the Goblins deck instead. Obviously the mana situation in this hand is awkward, but we draw a single forest or mountain and things pan out nicely. Okay. I mean, currently, like, if we rip an untapped land at any point along here, we're gonna get to kick a Verix really soon. Like, next turn we can go Goreclaw, turn after we get to kick Verix. You do have the Obsession though, which makes their clock a lot scarier. If they just pass with 2 mana up, I probably have to cast the Explore Creatures to try and play around Essence Scatters. Oh wow. There's a very good chance they have a dive down, but I think I have to go for Strike plus Branchwalker. Like, I have to try and kill this thing, if I can. If they don't have a dive down, this is obviously just great. Or a Spell Pierce that we can pay for. Awesome. Playing against the blandest of the bland. I'm actually tempted to try the mono blue deck out later, because Jadine seems to think it's pretty good. She was recommending it in one of the articles on SCG, so I might give it a try. Just gonna get down both of these. Find our land drops here. I guess I could also just cast a Verix here so I can block this. This seems pretty good. Ooh, this is so good with the Branchwalker, but we're going to be casting the Branchwalker here anyway, so we're not actually going to still have it around when we draw this Wildgrowth Walker. 56 bad cards and 4 obsessions. The 4 obsessions are so good though, Ty. The 4 obsessions are so good. The Jeskai Dragons is sick. The Jeskai Dragons list is like a treat. It makes me so happy. I am like very in for that deck. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go Goreclaw into unkicked Bladewing, question mark. Rather than just like kicking the Bladewing. Like, realistically, whatever we do here is probably getting countered anyway, but... Yep. So they have another counter up, most likely. Alright, let's go to strike the mage. We just need to hope this Verix can actually block the Tempest Djinn here. So we basically need them to not have a counter, right? We could play around a counter by casting both Verixes, but then we die to the tappy creature, Merfolk Trickster. Or a bouncy creature, yeah. So I think I just want to kick this. So that we don't die to those. Awesome. That is some great news. It also just gives us a faster clock so we can race this Herald too, which is nice. Alright. Would like to trade with your Tempest Djinn, please. Cool. So I can only attack with one, right? Because if I attack with all 3, they block the 3/2. But I do need to attack with something. I can't just like afford to sit here and do nothing. Yeah, now we die to the tappy creature if we attack with this, that's true. You like waiting one more? Yeah, maybe that's just correct. You're probably right about waiting. Yeah, both plus new Verix seems very reasonable. Ooh. I guess that just gets the Storm Tamer off the table. Doesn't actually achieve very much. Right, I think I'm meant to attack with both and cast a new Verix. I just need to try and kill them now. I'm on 3. And they kill me so quickly. Yeah, I think that's correct, Ty. I think you're correct. So I can also just attack with this Verix and cast the new one. That also works, right? I put them to 6. Yeah. I can cast a backup blocker. Because if I attack with both and they have a counterspell, we die. Cool. So they're going for the tap kill. They have they have 0 cards, so they need to draw the kill here. Oh my god, Phil. You're ridiculous. That was a good draw. That was an exceptional draw. That is one of the best Wildgrowth Walkers I've seen in a while. The wildest walker. The old 5 mana gain 6. What more could you want? Actually kind of in for this. It's just like a gain 3, right? Opponent has conceded. Understandable. Some mono blue. Mono blue. We want the extra wild growth. We probably want these phoenixes. What other cutters? Other than like these, but I feel that would be against the spirit of what's going on here. The fight with fires on it. I guess the fight with fires kill Tempest Gen, so that's actually kind of nice. Why 4 Verix main deck and 3 Phoenix in the board? Because this is a donation deck list. I agree that Phoenix is better than Verix, but Verix Goreclaw synergy, so OP. Alright. Well, this does not have a green source, but the hand seems pretty reasonable regardless. Also, we're exceptionally lucky. We are exceedingly lucky. And just draw the green source anyway. Ooh. I'm just gonna get my mana dork down here, I think. Rather than killing their Night Veil Sprite. Means I can double spell next turn. That is fair. I would agree with you. What are we doing here? I can just double spell to play through their counter magic, right? Should probably just double spell because they're holding up counter magic. Try and get a Wildgrowth Walker in play. Card is fairly annoying for them. if we ever draw an explore creature. Alright. 1-2 Surveil. Surveil OP. I'm worried about just running this into a counter. Maybe I just want to play my Elfhame Druid instead. Develop my mana. Just like hold up this Lightning Strike. Seems fine. Alright, if they don't put a Obsession on this, I'm still just going to kill it, I think. Just to stop their surveilling. We have a backup removal spell anyway. It's not like the Lightning Strike even kills a Djinn, regardless. Where is our Djinn friend? Oh my gosh. The Djinn is curious. We do have this fight with fire before it, so that's nice. So I do this first to play around Spell Pierce. Please no protection. Please don't protect the Djinn. We probably can't win if they can protect this Djinn. This is rough. They have a Syncopate. Yep. I mean, we can still cast Phoenixes to try and block it. If they draw pretty badly off this Obsession, maybe we have a chance. Oh my god. That is a card. That is a thing I will flat out refuse, Phil. Sorry to say. Not even sorry to. I would just flat out refuse that. Ooh. It's not a bad one. Gains us some life with the Walker. It's like Thorn Lieutenant, only approximately unplayable. It's like Thorn Lieutenant only approximately unplayable. Approximately is a kind word. Approximately is the kindest word I could muster. This Tempest Djinn is doing work. Also, it killed us. I guess that also happened. I don't know if I want these Banefires just because they can kill an Obsession creature. Potentially. They're like garbage against Dive Down. They break through counters. Alright, I will go first. I'm probably meant to keep this. Needs to draw something big to do, but I've got Walker into a Terminate, which is like a fine start at least. That is a nice draw, one might say. Problem is, because of this, they're always going to be able to counter our removal anyway, so I think I just want to get rid of the sprite. Kinda sucks. Maybe this is incorrect, but... yeah, that's the max punishment, then putting it on the Storm Tamer now. But they'd have only put it on the sprite anyway, which we then couldn't kill. So... this can block this. But I think whatever we cast is getting countered regardless. Okay, if this Verix lives, it could actually be in a fine position. Blocks down their whole board currently. It's kind of a big ask. Wow. Just resolved. They could have an Exclusion Mage, of course. But, Verix resolving is nice. We are exceedingly lucky, Ty. Alright, they get to tap it down to draw another card. But... they have to do that every turn. Problem is that they can. I mean, potentially, but we shall see. Hopefully they can't counter this one. It's like a gain 6. Hey, Charlotte. Ooh, I guess that just gets countered by the Storm Tamer. It's actually really awkward. They get to start attacking with the Djinn and holding these back. We kind of just need to find a Phoenix, I think. I think we just need to find a Phoenix, so I need to ditch that. Hey Tanner. Good morning, or good afternoon. How'd Turbo Fog end up? Can't remember how we did in the first league. I know the second league we went 4-1, which was really nice. Once we'd like done up the list a bit. Oh wow, sent to sleep. Gross. On a positive note, this means we can move on to a good deck now. I tried my hardest, Phil. I tried my hardest to avenge the terror of Sisma. We were going to gain 6. Yeah, but they were going to draw a bunch of cards. We were basically dead.